This is really Kansas State versus Oklahoma. One of the really big factors in this game was the third and fourth down efficiency of Kansas State's offense. They were able to stay on the field, sustain drives against a pretty good defense. And we'll take a look at a bunch of the different plays. And Adrian Martinez, who you guys might have known him from when he played at Nebraska, and now he's come over to Kansas State, has played really well. Had a really good game against Oklahoma and was able to come away with a really big win for Kansas State in their Big 12 hopes. But we'll take a look at some of the schemes and some of the plays that Adrian Martinez and the rest of the Wildcats had in this game against Oklahoma. The very first play we're going to look at right here is Kansas State here with the trips closed. So they got a tight end over here to the single, and you got three receivers over here. Looks like Oklahoma defensively is rolling some kind of a cover three. These guys playing low, some kind of a trap. But right here, this tight end, all they do is they run basically a G lead or a pin and pull, where they're working outside zone right here. The back's actually in a pistol. This is obviously Deuce right here, so a really good football player. He's in the pistol, and he comes out here and he leads as opposed to hand him out so they can get an extra blocker out there in front. So here, as you can see, there's the guy that's pulling right there. We'll roll it back. You see he's a play side guard. So this could be possibly just a G lead. These guys down blocking, but it really looks like they're zoning. There's the guard pulling, and we'll look back at the running back. He just steps, and now he's running. He gets in front of the quarterback. Quarterback just steps back to pause just a little bit, letting the back get in front of him so that he can block for him. Right there, 3rd and 5. So here, not sure if Oklahoma was expecting pass, but right here, Kansas State, they feel like they have the numbers right there. If they run the quarterback, they get him pinned. The guard actually passes this guy up. Looks like he's going to block him, but he ends up passing him up. Back takes him. Now they got a hat for a hat. So you can see Deuce right there. You're giving it all he's got. Good job right there. Low pad, extending his hips. Guard passes the first guy up, goes to that corner, the outside linebacker. And, of course, Adrian Martinez falling forward. This is the very first third down of the game. So right here, you're kind of setting the tone. 3rd and medium. Know they're going to be able to run the football. And Adrian Martinez does a great job of being patient, getting vertical, falling forward right there and getting the first down early to keep a drive alive. Here's a look here of Kansas State catching Oklahoma rolling. They're rolling down to one high look. He's rolling back. And they were basically running 4 verticals, which is a great call versus one high. So right there, if you can catch them with 4 verticals when they're going one high, you can possibly throw it into these seams, working these windows, and we'll take a look exactly what takes place. So AC Martinez catches it. Safety's rolling there. This safety's rolling down into this low hole. And Martinez catches it. Looks like his eyes go this direction. You can see how his eyes affect these linebackers. So right here, he's releasing. He's getting hands on. Then he's going to the flats, trying to get underneath the outside receiver for if he runs a comeback. And right there, when he goes out and the eyes take this mic, you can see how as soon as he looks there, this mic starts pushing to the field for that seam. And right there, now he knows once he pushes that way, now there's a window. And if you roll it back and see this tight end, he's getting walled a little bit. Now he bends into this window, gets eye contact with the quarterback, strides through it. Good ball right there on his chest. A lot of space right there in the middle of the field. Safety is way back there. He's trying to midpoint both of these seams. With the eyes of the quarterback taking that mic this direction, creates a really big alley. You can see that alley right there against that one high to throw those seams. Easy throw and catch right there for Kansas State. Again, early in the game, 1st and 10 throw, getting a one high look, taking advantage of them rolling to a one high, trying to stop the run by throwing 4 verticals into the seams. Right here's a look, a 3rd and 12, again in the very first drive, so the same one that we've been looking at. And I think they're running a little bit of a shallow concept, so probably some kind of shallow dig there from that side of the field. He free releases, probably running some kind of out, possibly a post there over the top. So with that being said, trying to throw that shallow, all that stuff, to get a completion, to get a first down. But right here, what I really want to see is just kind of Adrian Martinez and what he does on this play. Right here, he looks like his eyes are there. Obviously, he knows it's 3rd and 12. So right here, he's trying to get past the sticks on that dig if they can, and they can work that window right there. But right here, steps up in the pocket, feels it getting collapsed. They're working around right there. Right here, he steps up. Now he starts working to his left as a righty. It's really hard to throw back against your body right there for any kind of completion down the field, especially with pressure coming right there. So as you can see, this guy is basically his only option right here. Decides to try to slice contain right here. Martinez, though, being the athlete he is, just outruns the guy. The guy that just came over on that shallow or that under right there decides, hey, I'm just going to turn it on, I'm going to block. And even though the Sooners see this and he's kind of lost contain, you still feel pretty good because he comes off right here, makes contact about 3 or 4 yards short of the line to gain. Right here, as you can see, puts his shoulder down. There's 4 defenders here, and he just continues to muscle through, falls forward for a first down right there, even though it made contact with about 3 yards to go. So this is just one of those plays, again, keeping the very first drive alive, getting into the legs of the Sooners defense. And you guys know it was just a 7-point game. So right here, if he gets stopped, it may be a totally different ball game. But right there, you see Martinez really fighting for that extra yardage. And this is just one of the examples of the many that we'll see in this game of him making an extraordinary play. Still in the first drive right here, and they're running a bit of a split bluff zone where he wraps around for whoever is the quarterback player right here. Inside zone here up front. So what they're going to do, they're going to base, double that A-gap player up to the front side linebacker, double that guy, whether it's two-tech, whatever it is, up to the backside linebacker. So you've got a body for a body. Right here front side, you're going to take care of these three down, these two linebackers. That safety's going to be free. This D-end's going to be free. And right here, you're going to read that D-end. He's going to bluff him, and he's going to wrap around, and he's going to take care of that safety for if he becomes a quarterback player. This guy out here, you're hoping to keep him out of the box just with splits. You could possibly RPO and read that guy, but you're really hoping to just, with the width of these receivers right here, keep him wider. So now your box is exactly what you're looking for right here. We'll see what takes place. So again, good double team, working up to that backer, getting a little bit of movement. You see Martinez again reading this backside. He squeezes, his eyes are on the running back, and this fullback does a good job of coming flat, and he just works all the way around him, going to that next level, knowing that if he squeezes tight, that quarterback's going to pull it, and I'm blocking for the quarterback, so I'm blocking for. Good job right there, getting upfield, fighting against what he's trying to do. He's trying to get back upfield and try to cut it off, and he just cuts him off. Wherever he wants to go, that's probably where the quarterback is, so try to cut off wherever he wants to go. Then right there, of course, Martinez getting in the end zone, finishing that drive. Great first drive there for Martinez and the Wildcats. Doing a lot of damage there with his legs. And then right here with the scheme, take care of everybody right there. And then this DN getting a little bit greedy right there, trying to make the play instead of just squeezing down with eyes on the quarterback. Allows him to get the pull. Good run right here, getting into the end zone. Good block here by the fullback as well. Another good concept here in the passing game. From Kansas State, you got an out, you got a fade, you got this shallow, and then he ends up running that dig. So right here, almost treating like a Y cross. You're going to go 1, trying to look at that fade out. If you like it, take it. If not, you're going to go 2 for that under. Then 3, find that dig if these linebackers are chasing that under pretty hard. And right here, you can see this linebacker starts chasing that under. After Martinez had checked this out right here, and he didn't like it. Now he gets his eyes to this under, and he sees this linebacker chasing that pretty hard. The linebacker chasing pretty hard. Does a good job being patient. He knows he's breaking back towards the middle. Roll back, see exactly who it is. Right there, vertical release by the tight end. On that safety, you want to get him to back up. Cut right there. He's just chasing, replacing in that space that linebacker vacated. Really good throw right here. Puts it right on his body. Allows him to kind of protect himself as he's in the middle of the field. Good strong catch right there. Good job fighting for extra yards there as well. This play right here, can't see exactly what goes on, but right here you got some kind of a vertical, possibly a post. He's outside releasing, going right here to the dig. He's going vertical. Could be just going an FOR, taking him off. Could be going to post, could be going out right there kind of deep. He runs the mesh. The guy he's meshing with, though, is the running back right here. And good read here by the quarterback. So they sort this out, a 5-man blitz here from Oklahoma. They blitz their weak linebacker. Good job sorting that out. Free release with the back. And now he's going that direction. With that linebacker vacating from right here, it opens up a big window in that area. Safeties are staying high right here, really not coming down. You see that vertical, these guys are just kind of spot dropping, seeing him crossing. And right here you can see he goes underneath, so they're really hoping to probably hit that guy. As you see, Martinez sees nobody, goes with that receiver that crosses the field, number 2 receiver, gives it to him right there. Nobody's left there to the weak side after that blitz. Now they're rolling. Explosive play, getting it down to the goal line. Got this play on here just basically because I want to see Deuce right here. He's the man. You got a linebacker right here with a full head of steam. He steps up. He lowers his hips. He extends right there, gets him lifted right there. You can see that linebacker's pad level goes from down to up, dissipates his energy trying to get to the quarterback. Boom, obviously we'd love for him to speed his feet up and just keep his base there, but just based off of mass, a lot of times that's going to happen right there. But he's going to bring all he's got. He's just a little bit undersized right here, but he brings it. And right there, he's able to do a big job right there, take care of it. That's the corner right there after a corner fire. And what they end up doing is he goes vertical, sets it down, that safety way over the top, so they will take it. But without Deuce stepping up, being unselfish and being violent right there, giving it everything he's got, they wouldn't be able to get this ball off, and this is a big completion right here. Here's a play from the drive in the fourth quarter that was really important, and right here they motion back into a 2-back set, going twins. They're running basically that same thing they ran, so he's going to bluff right there. There's 3 down, there's 4, there's 5 to block, and you can read this defensive end with the quarterback. So right here, what it really should look like is these 2 are responsible for these 2 are responsible for these 2. He's responsible for that B gap. Whoever slides outside, whether it's that guy in, maybe they twist, do whatever, he's responsible for a B gap. We'll read C gap with the quarterback. But right here, It looks like they miss right here as far as the communication. This linebacker blitzes through the B gap right here. Obviously, he's responsible for a B gap, but what I would probably say is, hey, we probably should just see that and base out right there on that, because really what we want to do is give the ball to Deuce right here, bluff that, and right here he's getting upfield. See his defensive end getting upfield, very different than the last time that we saw Adrian Martinez getting up on the goal line whenever he pulled it down there for a big touchdown. Right here he goes upfield, looking at the quarterback. That's going to be a give. On this look, they get really lucky because this guy shoots. He's free. Not sure exactly what Martinez's reason, or maybe he just feels it, and he pulls it and he goes vertical. He's able to beat that guy, an unblocked defensive end or linebacker, standing there playing him, and he still makes that guy miss. Goes vertical. There's the fullback who bluffed all the way by all that trash. Now he's going again to block for the quarterback. Makes that guy miss, who's actually should probably be his read. There's the kick. Now he's running vertical. There's a safety trying to catch him, and he doesn't, for a big touchdown there again for Kansas State on the same read. But right here, I don't know exactly how he's able to feel this. Maybe he felt that linebacker and that he had no chance with the running back, so he just pulls it, tries to make something happen. Makes the unblocked defender miss. Defender barely even touches him. Like, you're looking at it right here, an unblocked defender that's playing you, and you barely touch him. Like right there, he just barely touches him as he runs by for a touchdown. So really good play here by Martinez. But then if you're coaching this linebacker right here, you'd say that's pretty questionable play right there. We'd much rather you come a little bit more flat as opposed to get all the way up almost even with the quarterback and then just lunge at him. As you can see how he's playing it right here. He knows he's the quarterback player because he's been killing him all day, but he gets too far upfield. He should just still squeeze it right there, just eyes on the quarterback, so then he can play whichever direction and be a little bit more square instead of just lunging for the quarterback as he runs by for a touchdown right there in the fourth quarter. This play right here is without a doubt the play of the night for Kansas State and maybe even in college football in general. Right here, Oklahoma's got 5 guys on the line of scrimmage, and they're going to twist. Anytime you're an empty, like Kansas State is right here, they're probably going to twist right here, trying to stop any kind of quarterback run, which that's what they're doing right here, trying to stop quarterback run. It is a 3rd and 16, fourth quarter, 2:39, 7-point game. So right here, Oklahoma, they're trying to get that stop on a 3rd and 16. You probably feel pretty good about it as far as getting a stop. So right here, get a drop, a little bit of shallow, everybody else basically running vertical, whatever it is. 5-man rush, so there's a one-on-one with every single offensive lineman. Every single one of them has somebody they're blocking, so there's not a double team anywhere. Quarterback steps up, is 3rd and 16, and he says, I'm taking off, I'm going vertical. And right here, he is outrunning everybody. These guys are trying to converge, safeties, corners. Adrian Martinez is faster than all of them, makes that guy miss. He's coming in, he's being a little bit slow to get there. Just throwing hands, he's not really throwing his body. Instead of diving at a leg right there, he's just throwing hands trying to grab. Martinez makes him miss, and right there, they're all at the 5-yard line. So amazing play here. One of those things that if you were able to get the quarterback to run, you obviously would hope that you'd have somebody right here to make him go sideways so then you could run him down. But he's able to step the goal line right here. So amazing play here by Adrian Martinez. Last play right here, and definitely one that just running old school power right here, just running with the quarterback. Everybody's down blocking here to the backside linebacker. If I was coaching up, we'd say, hey, we're going to go back. We're going to be there. Probably going to double that guy to the backside. Kick with the running back. Pull with the guard right there to the front side. There's a double team working the backside. Here's the running back coming down to kick. There's the puller working around with a square pull. Kicks that guy right there. Now you got your quarterback. He's probably one of your better players. Obviously, Deuce is a stud there as well, but he does a good job bringing it again right there to the outside linebacker. And quarterback has good patience to allow that guard to get around. Guard try to get your front side shoulder on it. Boom, right there. Got him kicked. So now we can go vertical, play with some momentum, get into the end zone right there. Under 2 minutes, getting up by 2 scores. A little bit of patience there, a little bit slide by the quarterback. Then he's downhill, works his way into the end zone right there. Huge game here by Adrian Martinez. Very impressive there for Kansas State.